We weren't expecting you, but we're glad you showed up.
Well, he did message that he was going to be here after all.
I must have been asleep.
Must have been.
Yeah, they got sick and canceled the Hoot Nanny.
Oh,
Sorry to hear
geez.
that.
Somebody who's tuning up needs original sound.
Right. Do we have our original sound
We
on?
do have original sound
Cool.
on.
Sisters and brothers, welcome to another virtual Catbird Cafe. Thanks for showing up. We love you, every single one of you. And you legumes in the peanut gallery and tubers on YouTube, welcome aboard. And the Catbird is brought to you by none other than the New England Wildlife Center. We're proud to have it be that. And tonight's suggested themes include Endangered Species Act anniversary. I don't know what anniversary.
I don't remember. I obviously didn't write it down.
1973.
Thank you, Jimmy.
It's a National Chocolate Candy Day and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So, you got a full boat tonight?
Yeah, pretty lot of people.
Yep. So we're starting with John McHugh for a change, and then Mike Delaney for a change, and then Tom Maynard, not necessarily for a change. Hey, Neil.
Hi, Neil. And let's say, just so Brendan will know when he comes up, after Tom, there's Jimmy and Michelle, who's not here yet, and then Brendan plays. So, Brendan, be aware that you'll be on. I'll probably be number 5, but you'll be probably after Jimmy, unless Michelle does come. I hope she does.
Okay. Oh, wait.
All right. Thanks, Brendan.
Thank you.
A good man.
All right. So we're starting with John.
We are starting with John, and he says 54 people showed up on YouTube, so that means that we're almost famous.
John.
Almost.
John.
Yeah.
John.
Maybe not.
All right, folks, let's hear it. Put them together for John McHugh.
John McHugh.
Thank you. I just changed my microphone. Does it sound okay?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Does.
Oh, okay. I had to because I've got a digital input box here for playing my electric guitar.
Yeah. You got it from the library.
From the library. I've only got it for 2 weeks, so.
Oh, okay.
I better make it. Yeah, well, it's a Squire Strat, but it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I better
right.
make it big in 2 weeks, or else it goes back.
Goes back. You could always renew it, I'm sure.
I could.
Ah, that's a nice library.
Yeah.
Our library doesn't rent out musicians.
I don't think so.
Whammy bar, I heard. What?
You got a whammy bar?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to use it. I don't want to break the thing.
Well, yeah, what I found is that when you do use it, it knocks it out of tune. So.
Oh, just as well. I won't then. Yeah.
Once again, it's John McHugh. Ooh.
Can you hear the guitar? Is it too loud?
Yes. Nope.
It's down.
It's nice.
It's good.
Okay.
I like it.
Thanks. Of course, there's a new song just for this week, for the new guitar. Got the 3 themes in it. No name, but here goes anyway. I think my heart's endangered 'cause of you. I think my heart's endangered, yes, it's true. It used to be so wild and running free, not so reckless as it used to be. Your dreamy eyes and your soft brown hair, your kiss so sweet, chocolate can't compare. Can't put it into words enough to say just how much I want you night and day. In a few days we'll see a new year. We'll be together midnight, my dear. Wishing, hoping, praying to God above that the new year brings us peace and love. That's it.
Good one. Good, nice.
So sweet.
Thank you.
What fun having that guitar. That's
Oh,
great.
it's a lot of fun.
As Dennis,
Go ahead.
as Dennis the Menace used to say, is that all?
That's it. That's it.
You say that every Christmas morning, remember?
Is that all?
Yeah.
I was recording. Dick Pierce was over the house yesterday. I was recording a new song for him, and he said, "Why don't you use the guitar and add some stuff to the song?" And I said, "Sure," and it worked out really well.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I used to have a Strat. I gave it to Cowboy Bob, but he never
Nice.
plays it, as far as I know.
So
Like-
I'm
maybe
thinking
one
of
of
buying
these
one
days.
from Chris Toto Zaremba. It used to be
That's
Bears.
not true, Stephen.
That's a good place to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not true,
Yeah.
Stephen. Not on the Catbird, but
He does play it.
All right, I'll believe it when I hear it.
Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Thank you,
thanks.
John
Thank
McHugh.
you, John. Yay.
And Mikey. Hey, Mikey.
He won't like it. He won't like it. He hates everything.
Yeah. Right, and he's got his Wildlife Center shirt on and everything else.
Yay.
Hands together, please, for Mike Delaney.
Right. So I'm going to start with a silly little song that I heard on GBH. Callie Crossley did her on. She has a show Under the Radar, and she did an hour of obscure holiday Christmassy songs. And I heard this one, and I said, "Oh, I should do that." It's a silly song that's got an environmental message, really kind of short. Anyway. My name is Farmer Jason. I come from Tennessee. And during these holidays, please listen now to me. Eat your fruitcake. Eat your fruitcake. Everybody gets them and throws them in the trash. If we keep on doing this, our landfills will not last. Eat your fruitcake. Eat your fruitcake. Eat your fruitcake. Eat your fruitcake. This song is almost over, so listen carefully. If you eat your fruitcake, you will be set free. Eat your fruitcake. Oops. Eat your fruitcake. Everybody gets them, then throws them in the trash. If we keep on doing this, our landfills will not last. Eat your fruitcake. Eat your fruitcake. Eat your fruitcake.
Right.
All right, Mike.
It's by Farmer Jason. I actually found it on the internet, so it exists. Anyway. So this song, I wrote this song in 2013. I wrote the lyrics, really, based on something I heard on TV or on the news, and I set it to music this week. Here it goes. Connor is a baseball star, a solid force behind the plate. The top recruiters seek him out. His career now looks first rate. But Connor's heart is wearing out. Soon all he can do is rest. He trades in his catcher's mitt for a 3-pound pump in his chest. Follow the heart, a blessing and art, the engine of life, sunshine out of strife. Follow the heart. There goes Kellen, a free spirit. From Seattle he is outward bound. jams in as much as he can, across the country and the world around. Visits a friend near Sioux Falls, a crazy mishap, Kellen bangs his head. A tragic end to a life cut short, his body fine but his brain is dead. Follow the heart, a blessing in art, the engine of life, sunshine out of strife. Follow the heart. Connor is prepped for surgery, clear the way for Kellen's heart. One life gives a final gift, the other has a brand new start. A year has passed, Connor's back in school, he looks like a brainiac. Learns to be an ultrasound tech, his specialty is the cardiac. Follow the heart, a blessing and art, the engine of life, sunshine out of strife. Follow the heart. Connor has Kellen's family to thank, gives Kellen's mom a big bear hug. And what do you know, out of the blue, his heartstrings given a tug. He sees Kellen's sister Erin, as they say, love at first sight. Connor now knows it by heart, his future looking pretty bright. A family's tears dried by the sun, turned into art. Erin and Connor are fully entwined, drawn together by Kellen's heart. Follow the heart, a blessing and art, the engine of life, sunshine out of strife. Follow the heart. Follow the heart, a blessing and art, the engine of life, sunshine out of strife. Follow the heart, the engine of life, sunshine out of strife. Follow the heart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Follow the heart.
I like that.
Thank you.
The engine of life. I love that.
I like
Yeah.
what a story.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
That was Mike Delaney.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Michael Lady is going to stop his recording right now. Boom.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Oh, you can pick your thing. You got hearts.
Wait a minute.
We're figuring out our react button here.
2 hearts.
Yeah, let's do hearts.
Mhm. Let's see.
But it's not doing
Yeah,
it.
that's,
Oh, there's just
it's just one.
just
Wait
one.
a minute.
I don't want to spend too much time on it, but
No, I know. But, okay, send with effect.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
you bet. All right, we got Tom Maynard up next, and then Jana, then Jimmy, then Michelle, who is here.
Michelle is here. Yay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Um,
Hi, Michelle. It's Tom. Swoon.
Oh my
Hey, Tom.
goodness.
Did you get my email?
I did get your email. Thank you.
That's
Steve.
all I need to know. Can we talk about it tomorrow?
I would love to talk about it tomorrow. Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Good deal. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Tom Maynard.
Great job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Boop, boop.
Thanks so much, everyone. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I think I'm going to do a Bill Staines song to start off with. For a change, I've mic'd my guitar as opposed to plugging it in. So hopefully this is coming through decent. Let me get up the little meter for myself.
Sounds good so far.
All right, cool. There's a dreamer coming down. He's lighting up the town, a flashing spectacle of light and love and living. When he falls away, nothing follows but the day and all the memories of better times forgiven. Oh Lord, have mercy on this poor, poor heart. Take it from the ashes, teach it how to fly again. Oh Lord, have mercy on this poor, poor heart. It's hard to wish upon a star when you see that star is falling. It's hard to hold on to a dream when it comes crashing down. They fill the empty nights, and the cost ain't much for trying. It's just a tear or two to a heart that knows some crying. Oh Lord, have mercy on this poor, poor heart. Take it from the ashes and teach it how to fly again. Oh Lord, have mercy on this poor, poor heart. Look into the night, another dreamer's taken flight, and he's shining with the stars in all the heavens. Listen to the wind. There's another song beginning, and it's looking for a friend, to someone to sing to. Oh Lord, have mercy on this poor, poor heart. Take it from the ashes, teach it how to fly again. Oh Lord, have mercy on this poor, poor heart. Oh Lord, have mercy on this poor, poor heart.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful
Dirty.
stance song.
Thank you.
George.
So this next one is one of mine. Given where we are and how close we are to a new administration, this is called On the Other Side. Through a glass darkly, we strain to see our shadows stretch starkly, obscuring what's to be. It's a vague vision future unformed. We can hear thunder, the approach of the storm. What will we find on the other side? What will we find on the other side? What's real and illusion? How can we know what to hold on to and what to let go? The center cannot hold the weight of these years of short-sighted choices, so blinded by fears. What will we find on the other side? What will we find on the other side? The infinite points of possible promise, each vying for being, all swirl and spin. What can we imagine? How can we begin to call for a vision for all kith and kin? The darkness, some star to guide our hopes and best angels, a thing not yet tried. What will we choose? What will it be? With love and compassion we invoke our muse. What will we find on the other side? What will we find on the other side?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Song,
pretty.
beautifully done, too.
Thank you.
Tom Maynard, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, Tom.
Superb.
And that's the age-old question, huh? What happens after we shuffle off this mortal coil?
Mortal coil.
Thank you very much. I know when I was a kid, my grandmother, I used to stay at my grandmother's house, and I got in her hair, and so she'd give me a fly swatter and tell me to go out in the back porch near the garbage pail and swat flies, kill flies. So I figure if karma is correct, I'll probably come back as a fly.
Probably a
gosh.
short-lived one.
Yeah, hopefully. All right.
All right, now it's Jimmy?
No, it's
Oh, it's J-Nut.
It's
Sorry.
J-Nut.
Where's J-Nut?
J-Nut, how we love you, how we love you. Hi.
She's unimpressed.
No, it takes a lot to impress J-Nut.
I've pretty much heard it all by now.
Ah, You okay?
Yeah. As okay as anybody can be around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bomb in Tel Aviv, and what? How
Not
30
today.
miles is how
Huh?
how long? How far are you away from Tel Aviv?
Uh, about 15 miles northeast.
Yikes! That's too close to home.
Depends what you call home.
Yeah, it's best if you can you can decide what to call home instead of someone else deciding it. Um, okay, I got distracted
Thanks.
by a
It's
post
okay.
from Mike
That,
Delaney.
it's okay. Thanks for the music.
All right, all right. Thank you, lady.
Thanks, lady. Now it's Jimmy. N'est-ce pas?
Jimmy Lee.
Jimmy. There he is.
You're mutated.
Hola,
Now,
¿qué tal? ¿Cómo
Oh,
estás?
okay.
Muy bien, brother.
Whoop!
so you said you were moving? Were you just changing hotels or what were you doing?
Just I was in San Diego last weekend and checked out Friday morning last week. And between then and now, I've stayed in two different homes and three different hotels, three different hotel rooms. And I just moved back into this room. I was across the hall. I like this room. They save it for me.
All right.
Nice.
And what did you go home for the holidays? In San Diego?
I went for the annual Tim Flannery show on the boat in the Star of India, and
Ah,
yeah, that's every December. And
fascinating.
I flew in Friday night, and the show was Saturday night, and I flew up to the Bay Area Sunday morning, and
Yeah,
Sunday. It was supposed to be Sunday
he
morning,
he
but I
did
had
a fabulous write up like he can do on that.
Yeah.
He posted it on Facebook. It was really fabulous.
Oh,
You
I
should
missed
read
it.
it if you get a chance.
Okay.
Yeah, it was beautifully told story, as Jimmy does.
He does. He
So,
does tell
Jimmy,
good
very
stories.
kind. Thank you.
is Anthony's fish grotto gone now?
I think Anthony's. Weren't there two of those? One in the east,
But the
one
one
out.
next to the Star of India one I'm talking about.
Right. I don't remember seeing it,
Yeah,
but
somebody told me they closed it.
there used to also be one on Interstate 8 out in like the La Mesa area.
Past El Cajon, yeah. That was the another one. They had one in La Jolla too. Long
Yeah.
time ago. Long time ago.
I've been to it. I've been to the two that I mentioned I've been to and but I didn't when I came at the boat to board, I came from the north and the restaurant was on the south side of the ship, so I didn't even think to look past it and see what's out there, but um I think it's gone for some reason, like I might remember it from being gone from a previous trip.
It's such a landmark for the area where I grew up, yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Glad you made
question remains, so where is your current hotel?
I'm back in the Spring Hill Suites in beautiful Granville, Michigan.
Oh, all right.
back home.
It's
Work
sort
home.
of, yeah,
Work home.
yeah.
Work home.
Temporary home.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, put them together for Jimmy Lee Lunsford.
Hey, Jimmy Lee.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Oh, very much. So good to be with you guys. I love, 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 love Saturday after evenings, I should say. Afternoon if I'm in California. Evidently, I think I must still be there. Um, got the high string guitar out. Thought I would play for you the song that the man and the ship inspired. Tim Flannery and the Star of India, respectively. He does the show on the Star of India every year, and that ship is just magical. And he's one of my favorite artists, and you combine all that into one evening, and it's just spectacular. It's called Sailor of Two Seasons, and the second song I'll play for you is called Drifting Heart, and it mentions sailors as well. So sailors are in the air. Put me on the boat, I wanna go where she is going. Put me on the boat, I wanna sail. Put me on the boat, I wanna sing what she is singing. Put me on the boat and I will sail. Moored in San Diego, he's a sailor of two seasons. With the boys of summer, he's anchored away. But come late fall, a siren calls and beckons with good reason, and his soul is singing right through the change of stage. Moored in San Diego, she's a jewel of seven seas, and as strong and tall as ever under sail. And every fall in her hold, the sailor of two seasons embarks with her imparting song and tale. So put me on the boat, I wanna go where she is going. Put me on the boat, I wanna sail. Put me on the boat, I wanna sing what she is singing. Put me on the boat and I will sail. The hard life of a sailor hasn't changed through generations. It's months away from family and home. But come and
Yes.
But life is lived and songs are born in triumphs and frustrations. The sailor of two seasons well knows. In ports a call near and far, the sailor mentors others. Honor the game and the game honors you. And thrice in more than 30 years, with his band of brothers, he savored the mountaintop and the view. And come late fall, the seasons change, the sailor counts his blessings in songs of life and love and gratitude. And amid the decks and sails and rigs, the ship itself is singing with 2 seasons worth of latitude. So put me on the boat, I wanna go where she is going. Put me on the boat, I wanna sail. Put me on the boat, I wanna sing what she is singing. Put me on the boat and I will sail. Put me on the boat, I wanna go where she is going. Put me on the boat, I wanna sail. Put me on the boat, I wanna sing what she is singing. Put me on the boat and I will sail. Put me on the boat and I will sail.
Star of India.
Sweet.
Awesome, Jimmy.
All right. All right, Jimmy.
I put a
Nice.
picture of it in the chat, Jimmy.
I'll take a look. Thank you very much. So I have I had the lyrics for that song and this song, the Word documents opened, and I forgot to put it up. And there I am, forgetting, right in the middle of it. Not this one, though. I got the words up. Damn. Hate it when that happens. I love both that song and this song have this chord, and I have no idea what it is. And it is just magic to my ears.
That sounds nice.
Pretty.
Yeah. Drifting Heart. All right, here we go. Turn to the left, twirl to the right, then dip and chasse your way all through the night. Buoyed by the seas of love you release, and dance on waves that bring sailors to their knees. Drifting along, currents and tides tease you and pull you and cast you aside. You've learned to dance and take it in stride, and more than survive, you love and you thrive, where fear keeps the timid at bay, and lost souls are claimed every day. The deeper the sea, the more you feel free, and journey ever on your way, and journey ever on your way. The earth and the sun and the moon play their part and set in motion the waves of the heart. You're at the mercy of the universe, dancing gracefully for better or for worse, where fear keeps the timid at bay, and lost souls are claimed every day. The deeper the sea, the more you feel free, and journey ever on your way, and journey ever on your way, and journey ever on
yeah.
Gorgeous.
Sweet, sweet sounds of Jimmy Lunsford.
However haltingly they may be applied.
Well, it just goes to show that you are human. I've been there a million times.
Yeah.
Um, Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks,
Thank
Jimmy.
you very much. Thank you guys
All
very
right,
much.
now I got Michelle Avadia up next,
Yeah.
and then Brendan, and then Mark. Michelle, if she's ready to go.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
So good to see you.
Don't spotlight me.
We love to see you.
Hello.
Go, Michelle.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, good to have you here tonight.
We've missed you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look out. Here she comes. Michelle Abadia.
Oh yeah. Hello. So let me see. Okay. So both of my songs are New Year related. The first one I have not. Well, actually, I did do recently. The first one is called A New Year's Carol. It was set to music by Benjamin Britten. It's also called Levy-Dew, Levy-Daw, and it is based on a Welsh tradition that apparently happens on New Year's, whereby children take the sprigs of the evergreen tree and they take with water that they have taken from a well, they sprinkle passers-by as a sign of good things for the new year. So that's what it is. And here I go. But I will not do the British accent because I don't know how to do that well. Here we bring you water from the well so clear, for to worship God with this happy new year. Sing Levy-Dew, the water and the wine, the 7 bright gold wars, and the bugles that do shine. Sing ye a fair maid with gold upon her toe. Open you the west door and let the old year go. Sing Levy-Dew, the water and the wine, the 7 bright gold wars, and the bugles that do shine. Sing reign a fair maid with gold upon her chin. Open you the east door and let the new year in. Sing Levy-Dew, the water and the wine, the 7 bright gold wars, and the bugles that do
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
was
we are what
beautiful.
we do, and that makes her beautiful.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Let's see. Okay. Okay, this one is what are you doing New Year's Eve? Let me. Okay. I hate these headphones. Okay, here we go. Maybe it's much too early in the game. But I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Wondering whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock at night. Welcoming in the new year, New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I've ever been the one you chose out of the thousand invitations you receive. But in case I stand one lonely chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. Oh, what are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever been the one you chose out of a thousand invitations you receive. But in case I stand one lonely chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. Oh, what are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Oh, what are you doing New Year's Thank you
Michelle
so
Avenir,
much.
astounding.
So glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. I hope
We love
everyone
you.
enjoys their New Year's festivities safely, and Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.
Yes.
Same all of that to you.
Oh, thank you.
Happy Kwanzaa and happy belated.
Oh, Happy Kwanzaa. Forgot Kwanzaa. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Festivus.
Yeah.
Oh, and Festivus. Yes. Yes, of course.
So many
Okay.
to remember. Love you, Michelle. Thank you for being here.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Brendan is next. Brendan, we will allow you to record now,
If you want to.
if you still wish to. And after Brendan will come Mark, and then Cousin Linda, and then Lonesome Phil.
Now, the problem is
Yes.
I don't see Brendan anymore. He's not
It is a
here.
Friday.
Yes. Yes, a slight difficulty. He'll probably pop right back in, but maybe Mark will play, and then if Brendan comes back, Brendan will play.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, because he's not there.
Hmm.
So Mark, hey, all right, there.
And there he is. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Steve. Calf,
How are things in
everybody?
Arizona?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's
Other than
beautiful.
hot.
it's not hot there this time of year.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's nice there
Well,
this
it
time of
was
year.
it was 70 today. You know, got up to
Oh,
around
that's
70.
not hot.
That's lovely.
That's beautiful.
Next week we're expecting 80s. So
Ah,
Yeah.
for some
okay.
reason or another.
But it'll be a dry heat.
Yeah.
Give it up, ladies and germs, for Mark Bishop Evans.
Hey, Mark.
Right, Mark.
She opened the door and a smile touched her eyes. She couldn't have known who was there. I looked like a waif standing there in the rain. Somehow I knew she wouldn't care. She opened her arms and she offered a sigh. And then she said, "Well, what have we here?" I gathered her up and held her close to my heart. Felt all the time disappear. Time disappear. She invited me in from the night and the cold. Would you care for a warm cup of tea? Here, give me that coat. Can you stay for a while? Seems like it's been centuries. I couldn't help notice how the passing of time hadn't touched her at all. And the joy of this girl that I loved wasn't hard to recall. How can we know that the love of a friend could run as deep as the sea? Take all the love that is there when you can. Life gives you no guarantee, no guarantee. We sat and we talked of the lives we had known, all of the sorrows and all of the joy. We both had our share of stories to tell. Oh, by the way, how are your boys? We finally came round to the past we had shared. both of us knew that it would. Remembering nights far beyond any dream, sharing what love that we could, the love that we could. Morning has come and we're still sitting here. The night in the past flown away. Turning, I saw she was looking at me. So tell me, how long can you stay? How can we know that the love of a friend could run as deep as the sea? Take all the love that is there when you can. Life gives you no guarantee, no guarantee.
One of my favorite Mark songs. What a beautiful song, beautiful voice too, and he sings from his heart. That's what shines through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something completely different. Once I knew a proper man who always did the things that can always be considered, well, the proper things to do. He had a house with iron gates, and he ate his meals from silver plates. Retired to a bedroom with sheets of finest silk. In his courtyard it was so fine that magazines would find the time to write a feature story on his roses and his trees. And while all the children starved downtown, he had the balls to walk around, tell of how he fed his cats on top sirloin and cheese. Now he always bought the finest things, like fancy cars and diamond rings. They said he never could explain why he needed that damn plane. He ate at all those restaurants with celebrities and debutantes, and christened all his mega yachts with gallons of champagne. And a chauffeur drove his limousine. It was said he could be seen driving through the poor parts with nose up in the air. Factory air must be in that car, 'cause there's a lots of places down there that get so bad and wretched smelling, maggot wouldn't care. One day he ran for congressman, only God knows how he won. But he had friends that ran most of the state. In his campaign speech he talked a lot about how this state had gone to pot, and then he went and promised lots of food for everybody's plate. Well, there was something strange about this man, for he never seemed to understand. Those promises were no good when plates were the scarcest things around. He always had so much to spare, but he never had the will to share. any of his precious stuff with the people of his town. Well, no wonder everyone seemed elated when they heard the news he'd been assassinated. Fact, our town just jumped for joy, took some time out to celebrate. I guess he never did get the message, he stayed so busy worrying about his prestige. It just goes to show if you wait too long, it just might be too late. It just goes to show if you wait too long, it just might be too late.
Great song. Did you write that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I figured as much. Mark Bishop Evans,
Yay,
ladies and
Mark.
gentlemen.
Thank you,
A
guys.
true talent.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm a statement. And now let's go talk to Cuz and Linda. And after that, it'll be Phil Hunt. And then Val's not going to be here. He did say that the joy in Brendan's face, voice, and body when he sang last week with all the Christmas I could have asked for. And he was due to go on now, but now he disappeared.
Yeah, sometimes he comes back. Maybe the group home needed him to do something or whatever.
Okay, well, let's hope he gets back.
Yeah.
Hi, Linda.
But here's Linda.
Hi.
How you doing?
Happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy solstice, happy Kwanzaa, everything.
Yeah,
and
you too.
Festiva.
Yes.
Festivus.
Festivus.
For the rest of us.
For the rest of us.
For the rest of us. Anyway.
What is that behind you?
It's the underneath part of a painting. Now there's probably 5 more layers on it.
Oh,
But I
okay.
really like the underneath part. It was just with drips of paint, a little background color, and then you just put paint along one edge, let it drip, turned it, put it along another edge, let it drip. I love the background of paintings way more than the paintings.
Very
All
nice.
right.
Very
Anyway.
nice. Well,
Very conceptual.
while we
Yeah.
have Linda, I have to show off
Oh,
my Christmas gift from Linda, my beautiful new red shawl
That she made.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
cousin. It's perfect.
You're welcome. Someone named Steven said, Kathy likes red.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
loves
I hope
red.
you do.
She wears
Anyway.
it well.
I wear
Thank
them
you,
all the
cousin.
time and it keeps me cozy.
Yeah,
So.
it's just right. Just right for
Yes.
sitting here.
All right. Well, the music is so fabulous tonight. I'm
Isn't
just
it?
mesmerized. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just awesome night.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you to everyone who's coming up next.
All right.
Thanks, Cuz.
Look,
Thank
and now
you.
I got
Cat.
a cat helping me.
Ah, that's a big
This
cat.
is Mango the kitty.
Hi, Mango.
Mango, you're a pretty kitty.
He is very pretty. He's very lovable, and he has this new thing. He can somehow dive between my 2 needles and get himself in the middle of the knitting.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
how he
helpful.
can figure out how to do that, but it's not helpful. No.
No.
Anyway, love you all.
Beautiful.
Bye bye.
Bye, Cuz.
Bye, Lynn.
Thanks. Love you.
Love you.
Linda's become a regular on Daily Antidote.
That's very cool.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets around.
Yeah. So now we
Yeah,
got
I used to go to that a year ago or more. I don't know, but then I lost track, and now I got reminded. So
And what is it?
it's a singing thing. You sing on Zoom, so quiet, but people lead it. Different people lead it every morning from 9 o'clock to 9:30. You get a bunch of songs you can sing together.
What's that thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that's Storm's thing, right?
Storm does it too.
Storm does it. Neil Braverman has been there.
Yeah.
And my song leader, Marv, was leading it. That's why I got reminded to go back. So now I'm trying to do it every morning.
Very nice. Sounds like a lovely thing.
Cool.
It's a good way to start the day.
Performers literally come from any country in the world, sort of. You don't You know, we had someone from Sweden recently.
Very nice. Good to know
Very
about.
nice indeed.
But now,
It's time for Phil Hunt, who is letting us know that he remembers about his original sound. And right?
you're muted too.
But
Yes,
you're
sir.
muted.
Yes,
Yeah, okay,
sir.
there you go.
Okay. How are
Let me
you?
wet my whistle first. This is
All
really
right.
water. I just like the look. It makes me
Let
feel
me join
what
you.
a
This is
degenerate I
not
am.
water.
John, I'm curious. What kind of late fee does the library charge for that electric guitar?
If nobody
Or-
has it reserved,
Or did they?
you get it
Yeah.
again. You get a renewal automatically.
So they told you not to fret about it, I guess, huh?
Don't fret, they said. Yeah.
It's Phil for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Boy.
Bye.
He was just stringing him along.
Gosh, it gets to be a pain in the neck. Um, ladies and gentlemen, it's Lonesome Phil.
Okay.
Last week, our friend Bob had suggested to me that maybe we ought to try to fit in a little bit of a Tyson tribute on our two songs this week. Tomorrow is 2 years to the day that Ian Tyson died, and not long after that, Bob wrote a song about him, and not long after that, I wrote a song about him. I think we heard each other out down at Cynthia's house one day, and I don't know, I found it by some miracle the other day in a pile of paper that, well, anyway, I found it. Needed a little dusting off, but I'll give it a shot. As you know, Ian Tyson meant a great deal to me and to Bob, and he's a prolific songwriter. I've got a few under my belt. I don't think I've got many I'm ashamed of, but anyhow, if you don't know about Ian Tyson, well, he was born in '33, died last year, was half of the musical duo Ian and Sylvia for many years. They parted ways, and he concentrated on pretty much Western music. And I was really glad that one of the sets I did at the Catbird in the old glory days, those Friday night features, I was able to do a whole set of Tyson songs, and it was fun for me, and I hope it was fun for everybody else. Anyway, I just call this Ride On. Christmas come and gone, New Year's on the way. I thought take a hike on a clear December day. I took the time to check the latest on a name that I'd long known. The news didn't surprise me, but I had to sit alone. I thought of songs I'd loved and learned for 50 years or more, from a stone house on the prairie or a weathered ranch house store. I didn't really know him, but I knew he did great things. He caused me and many others to pick up those guitar strings. He wrote about lost wages. He wrote of endless love. He wrote of riding lonesome with the prairie sky above. He broke unbroken horses. He broke unbroken rules. He said that life was tough enough, tougher still on fools. I saw him play in Winnipeg, heard him in Santa Fe, on trains crossing Canada, rolling through the day. He spoke of Spanish horses, vaqueros on their backs, the fading west at sundown, rolling down the tracks. When I shed this mortal coil, I hope that I'll awake on the goodnight loving trail as the dawn begins to break. I'll be riding Nighthawk, softly singing a song. As the wind whispers through the prairie grass, I'll hear him sing along. Ride Right on, Ian Tyson. Right on.
All right.
Yeah, really.
Was I audible?
You could be a little louder
Well,
if you are familiar with the volume settings. Just a little louder. It was good. We could hear everything, but could have been louder. All right, never mind.
Don't,
never
don't
mind.
mess things up.
When Bob and Tracy and I were talking about Ian after he died, it occurred to me that I ought to make a list of the Tyson songs I know, and it was something like 43.
Wow.
Those ones, the ones I used to play a lot when I was busking or going to the nursing home where my mother was. I did once say to him, I ought to pay you royalties, and that got a smile out of him. Not many things got a smile out of old Eon. But this was one of his later songs about Western Canada, and I think it's fitting. It's called Big Alberta Sky. In the land of the long road, high lonesome prairie, greening of the springtime, first crocus in the snow. Coffee in a go-cup, he's heading for the oil rigs. Land of shining mountains, big Alberta sky. The old man and the castle, red deer and the battle, rivers in a dry land feed the cities of the plain. But nothing lasts forever on the Great Divide. Land of shining mountains, big Alberta sky. In the night, I've heard the thunder roll. In my day, I've heard the wind and rain. Like the cowboy said, I wish I'd seen the buffalo. Maybe they'll come back again. Gonna get up early, try and make $1. The only girl he wanted took a Greyhound for the coast. She was bound to leave him, she will not forget him, or the land of shining mountains, big Alberta sky. Land of shining mountains, big Alberta sky. Big Alberta sky.
Big Alberta sky, indeed.
Stephen, you might notice I use the term mortal coil in my song.
Yeah.
Used that expression a little while ago.
Yeah. We're obviously both familiar with Willie the Shake.
Yeah, I'm in no hurry to shed mine, but I know it'll happen someday.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's the rub for what dreams may come. That's, yep. Thanks, Phil. Phil Hunt.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Bill.
All right. Cowboy Bob is up next. And then it'll be you and then Gaia.
Got it.
So yeah,
Right.
this is my song, tribute song to Ian. It's got the clever title, "Song for Ian."
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that?
Yeah.
Give it up for Cowboy Bob Uvello.
Thanks. Yeah, I definitely count Ian Tyson as my greatest musical influence. A lot of people just know him from Ian and Sylvia, but he had a long musical career post Ian and Sylvia. Phil will correct me, I know if I'm wrong, but I think he released something like 14 albums or damn close to it, if not. But anyway, this is a song for Ian, and what I'd like you to do, this song works best if you will help me out just a little bit. I want you to imagine a bunkhouse, and the ranch foreman is sitting there, and he's called all the ranch hands in, and this is what he says to them. Gather round me, boys, sad news come down today. Odeon's up and gone, he slipped away. For one last pony ride into the great beyond. May his spirit ride those four strong winds. Oh, little more lonely tonight. May the moon still shine on the road to Las Cruces. Guide him all the way, those blue mountains of Mexico. Gather round me, boys, we'll sing a Tyson song. Gonna be a great long while, for his light comes back along. Raise your glasses high, make it something strong. May his spirit ride those four strong winds. Oh, a little more lonely tonight. May the moon still shine on the road to Las Cruces. Guide him all the way to those blue mountains of Mexico. Gather round me, boys, I'm feeling mighty low. Always hits me hard to see a great one go. May his songs long be sung at great halls and rodeos. May his spirit ride those four strong winds that blow a little more lonely tonight. May the moon still shine on the road to Las Cruces. Guide him all the way to those blue mountains of Mexico. Gather round me, boys, sad news come down today. Odeon's up and gone, he slipped away. For one last pony ride into the great beyond. Gather round me, boys, sad news come down today.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Thank you.
A tribute.
Yeah, I
Thank
love
you,
that
and,
song. I remember the Friday night back in the physical Catbird that you and Phil hosted a country night. That was a great time.
Those are called the
Country and
good old
Western.
days.
Yes,
Yeah,
those were
country western. Yeah.
those were fun days.
Yep.
For sure. Okay, so I thought it would be appropriate if I included an Ian Tyson song. This actually is from the written back in the Ian and Sylvia days. If I had to guess, I'd say probably his best known song. But at any rate, a damn good song. There's a young man that I know, his age is 21. Comes from down in southern Colorado, just out of the service, looking for his fun someday soon, rolling with him someday soon. My parents cannot stand it, 'cause he rides the rodeo. They say he's not your kind to leave you crying. I would follow him right down the toughest road I know, someday soon, going with him someday soon. When he comes to call, my boy got one good word to say. Got a hunch he was just as one in the early days. So blow you open over it, blowing back to me, like we drive it in from California. He loves his dandelions as much as he loves me. Someday soon, go with him someday soon. When he comes to call, my boy got one good word to say. Got a hunch he was just as one in the early days. So blow you love it, blowing back to me, like we drive it in California. Loves his dandelions as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Someday soon, going with him someday soon.
Yeah. Great job. That's Bob Uvello.
Thank you.
And thank you, Bob and Phil, for that tribute. All right. Now, we are we're here to strengthen our community, but we're also here to raise money for the New England Wildlife Center. And so the time has come for a word from our sponsor.
Ta-da! As you all know, we are here to help support the Wildlife Center and the great work that goes on there. We talk about it every week. There's almost always a new story to share. Today's story is on their Facebook pages. It's about a sharp-shinned hawk that a Domino's delivery person found sitting on a doorstep, not moving or flying or anything, just sitting on it in a doorway. And the delivery person realized that this was not normal behavior for a hawk, so they wrapped it up in their coat and took it to the wildlife center, where they did determine that there was probably some damage due to being hit by a car or striking a car itself. So they admitted it and have been treating it. And it's check out the story on the Facebook page. It's really quite miraculous that this hawk has made a very quick and very good recovery. They're going to keep it for observation for a while now and keep treating it. Sharp-shinned hawks tend to go berserk if they're in a cage. They damage themselves even further. So they've got it in the outdoor aviary where it has room to fly around and not feel closed in a cage. So anyway, it's just an amazing place that they know so much about all the different breeds, all the different types of wild animals that come to them for help, and that they do everything possible to make sure that these creatures can be made well and to thrive and to go back to the wild. As you know, if it's not possible for an animal to go back to the wild, either they will keep it at the wildlife centers for an educational animal, or they will find another place where it can have a happy life and in captivity, and usually for education purposes. So anyway, more great work. Check out the Facebook page for Cape Wildlife Center and New England Wildlife Center. Make a year-end donation if you can at newildlife.org or at the New England Wildlife Center, 500 Columbian Street. That's in South Weymouth, Massachusetts, 02190. And again, as always, thanks for all you've done for the centers, for us. Thanks for being here every year. We've had a great run for 2024. Let's hope that we have a wonderful time in 2025 and that we don't have too much to talk about. So anyway, thank you all for being here. Love you.
Thank you, my love. That's Kathy Donlan. I have this theory, and I don't know if there's anything to it or not, but lots of times hawks and owls that are hurt will come to the side of the road and stand there as if they're hoping some human will pick them up and fix them.
Yes, yes. And we hear stories of ducks, mama ducks, whose little babies have fallen through the storm grate.
Yeah.
And they go looking for attention from a human to help them retrieve that they know. And then we all know the story of Arnold and Amelia.
Yes, we do.
The goose, the injured goose, and who's
Mike
Mike
immortalized.
Yep. The mate would come every day to have lunch with the daddy goose while he was being treated for a bad foot. So anyway, these creatures know, they do. They're a little wary of us, but in desperate straits, they will ask us for help.
We humans have been underestimating the intelligence and the empathy of animals for far too long.
Absolutely.
Yes. Got it.
All right. Now, Gaia is next, and then it will be Glenn and then Karen.
Let's get that Gaia here. Okay.
And you'll notice that what she has here is Clark Kent as the Buddha.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a very cool image.
Superman Buddha. Well, I was.
Super good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Itsuke your best.
Yeah.
I prepared to sing a song for Ian Tyson. I was going to sing Someday Soon. However, when I learned to play Someday Soon on guitar and vocals, I also learned this song, which is not by him, but I learned them at the same time, so that works. This is a Desperado. Very similar kind of songs, actually. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. I know that you've got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. And don't you draw the Queen of Diamonds, boy, she'll beat you if she's able. You know, the Queen of Hearts, she's always your best bet. Well, it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the things that you can't get. Desperado, you know you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. And don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feelings, they just go away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late. Desperado.
Oh, beautifully
Yeah.
done.
Desperado filling in for Someday Soon.
I thought somebody was going to play Four Strong Winds, but I guess not.
Oh. Well, those lyrics were in that song of his, yeah?
Right.
Right.
Okay, this is going to be a song because I'm thinking a lot about Bob Dylan and the new movie that's out. So, of course, I grew up in Minnesota as he did and had some relationships like he did. And it was Freewheelin' Time, beautiful cover of one of my favorite all-time albums. And this is a song by Joan Baez that she wrote about him years later when he called her up one night when he was having a hard time. This is long after their breakup. I'll see if I can pull it off. It's not easy to sing a cappella this one, but here we go. Diamonds and Rust. I'm finding an E minor inside my head somewhere. Well, I'll be damned. Here comes your ghost again. That's not E minor, but that's not unusual. It's just that the moon is full and you happen to call. And here I sit, and on the telephone, hearing a voice I'd known a couple of light years ago, heading straight for a fall. As I remember your eyes were bluer than robin's eggs. My poetry was lousy, you said. Where are you calling from? A booth in the Midwest. 10 years ago, I bought you some cufflinks. You brought me something. We all know what memories bring. They bring diamonds and rust. While you burst on the scene, already a legend, the unwashed phenomenon, the original vagabond, you strayed into my arms. And there you stayed, temporarily lost at sea. The Madonna was yours for free. Yes, the girl on the half-shell would keep you unharmed. Now I see you standing with brown leaves falling all around and snow in your hair. Now you're smiling out the window of that crummy hotel over Washington Square. Our breath comes out white clouds, mingles and hangs in the air. Speaking strictly for me, we both could have died then and there. Now you're telling me you're not nostalgic, then give me another word for it. You who are so good with words and at keeping things vague. Because I need some of that vagueness now. It all comes back too clearly. Yes, I loved you dearly. And if you're offering me diamonds and rust, I've already paid. Joan Baez.
Great for that. Woo. Great song. Very well done.
Thank you, lady.
Thank you, Gaia.
You got Glenn,
Glenn.
then Karen, then Neil. Dale, that is.
Glenn, you feeling well? Finally?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You had quite an experience there.
Yeah, well, pneumonia,
Yeah.
you get to be an old coot is no fun. So
But it's important to get your pneumococcus shots.
I, believe it or not, have had that, and they said probably a good thing you did, because if you didn't, it could have been a whole lot worse. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we're
yeah.
glad you did.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
had all that.
Glenn, I've been blaming it on the swamp cooler.
Never know. That could be Legionnaire's disease, but that's not what I had.
Okay.
Yeah, but better now. I'd say about 75, 80% maybe. So just getting there, but
Good.
music
Right.
has helped. This is the best medicine right here.
That's
For
right.
sure. Now,
Right.
doesn't he sound a little soft?
Do we sound a little soft? Are you asking?
Him. Doesn't he
Am I
sound a little
soft?
soft?
Um,
I'd give you a little more if you
I
want.
suppose.
I
Is
don't
that
know.
better?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Thank you, Kathy. All right, folks, please welcome back Glenn Gardner.
Thank you, guys. So in my spare time, I've been working on some yacht rock stuff. So here's some yacht rock stuff. It's a Hall & Oates song. Tired of playing on a team, it seems. I don't get time out anymore. What a change if we set the pace face to face. No one even trying to score. And oh, I can feel the magic of your touch. When you're moving close, a little bit means so much. And when we get close and touch, time out is what I'm here for. One on one, I wanna play that game tonight. One on one, I know. Wanna play that one on one. Play that game tonight. One on one, so slow. me, girl, I think I might know you too well. Wonder what you'd say if you knew I was coming tonight. Can't you tell? One on one, I wanna play that game tonight. One on one, I know. Wanna play that one on one. I wanna play that game tonight. One on one, so slow. 'Cause if it's really right, there's nothing else. One on one, I wanna play that game tonight. One on one, I know. Wanna play that one on one. I wanna play that game tonight. One on one, so slow. One on one, I wanna play that game tonight. One on one. One on one, I wanna play that game tonight. One on one. That's called One on One.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Great job.
So this is one that I used to do with a band, but never did solo because it's a pretty layered up song. But it's an Ambrosia song called "You're the Biggest Part of Me." So we'll see how this comes out. Sunrise in your eyes, realize you're the biggest part of me. Stay the night, shine a light all my life. You're the biggest part of me. Make a wish, baby. We'll make it all come true. Make a list, baby, of the things I'd do for you. Ain't no risk now. Let my love rain down on you. We could wash away the past. We may start anew. Love flows, all I know. She's the life that breathes in me forever. Together, forever. You're the biggest part of me. Well, make a wish, baby. We'll make it all come true. Make a list, baby, of the things I'd do for you. Ain't no risk now. Letting my love rain down on you. We could wash away the past. We may start anew. feeling an easy feeling. She brings joy to me. How can I tell you what it means to me? Flow like a lazy river for an eternity. Finally found someone who believes in me, who believes in me. Beside me, to guide me, inside of me. You're the biggest part of me, forever together, forever. You're the biggest part of me, you're the life that breathes in me. You're the biggest part of me.
Yeah,
Beautifully done.
that Roses.
Biggest
Excellent.
part
Garth,
of me. Yeah, I love
great
that
stuff.
song.
Glad to have you back, my friend.
Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Karen McGuire is next, and then Neil, and then Rich. Karen was complaining about her Zoom freezing up. All I can think of is that it's a bandwidth thing, you know.
But you look okay right now.
Yeah. Are you on a phone?
Yes.
Yeah, that I bet that's part of it.
Oh.
We have to chip in and get you a computer.
I have a computer. I'm too lazy to go on there.
Okay. All right. Well, I think
Um,
that's the problem anyway. So,
yeah.
Anyway,
well, all right, ladies and germs, it falls upon me to introduce this wonderful woman, Karen McGuire.
Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna do a couple of this band called Flyleaf. They came out in the early 2000s. This first song is called Justice and Mercy. And excuse me, I have winter voice as usual. All right, here we go. We can't be oblivious. We are not ignorant. Blood on our hearts, blood on our hands. We're human, we reason, we're breathing, protecting. You're living and dying, surviving, we're trying to breathe in safety.
All right.
Nicely done.
Thanks. All right, the second one is called same band. This one's called Fully Alive. And, these are both from their first self-titled album. Here we go, 2005. Okay, Fully Alive. She knows how to believe. All my complaints shrink to nothing. I'm ashamed of all my something. She's died for one day of comfort, only because she has suffered. Fully alive, more than most men smile, and love life fully alive, and she knows how to believe in future. About how all the bones are broken, heaven's fallen all the pieces, 2 months in the cold creases. Fully alive, more than most really smile, and love life fully alive, and she knows how to believe in futures. Fully alive, more than most really smile, and love life fully alive, and she knows how to believe in futures. Fully alive, more than most really smile, and love life fully alive, and she knows how to believe in futures.
Yeah. I don't
I
recall
almost
ever having
forgot
heard
how it
that song
I
started.
don't know it either.
before.
I just had a brain fart at the beginning. Sorry.
No apology
I want
necessary.
to.
This is the Catbird, and you are Karen McGuire.
Yeah, Karen. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Okay, Neil Dale is next. And yeah, Neil, there were many different ways of looking at whether it's a Taylor or a Martin. Uh, Martins, I have found will stay in tune longer. Uh, I had a D28 for years, and it was beautiful sounding, but when you electrified it, you get a lot of bass reverb, a bass, whatchamacallit?
Feedback.
Well, that's
Feedback, thank you.
I want bass response. That's what I
Yeah, but
like.
response is different from feedback.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I have two Taylors now, and I like them. I like them. I can't say anything bad about about that D28. It was a beautiful
Okay,
guitar.
well, that's good to hear. I like to hear things like that because I know from nothing, and that's my problem with guitars. So,
Don't we all? Well, so what are you playing there?
a Taylor.
Ah, good.
It's the only guitar that spoke to me at the Guitar Emporium, but they don't have any Martins. So,
Oh, that's interesting. Well, folks, put your little hands together for Mr. Neil Dale.
I chose this background because of the song I'm going to sing. It's called Native Trees, but I hate it when my guitar flickers in and out of existence. I also saw the sound of one hand clapping, which was kind of cool. But anyway, this is called Native Trees. I didn't want to sing it before Christmas because I don't want to compete with Christmas. This is more like bringing the whole thing about a Christmas tree full circle. So this is called To Native Trees. Each year we gather round a tree with gifts and lights and family. It seems to hold us in its love and joins us to a star above. Then look out at a native tree. They are our larger family. Their branch above and root below connect with all the life we know. So set a star on your pinyon pine, wrap lights on your live oak, make it shine. Those gnarled old branches twisted true, nature still remembers you. Our cities are the hardest place, with concrete closing on every space. But the dirt still lives under us all. Just find one place, however small. A tree you plant will start a song, and bugs and birds will sing along. When you plant a native tree, God will sing a symphony. So set a star on your pinyon pine, wrap lights on your live oak, make it shine. Those gnarled old branches twisted true, nature still remembers you. Northwest Douglas firs stand tall, New England maples red in fall, Southern live oaks spreading calm, and Florida a graceful palm. Their roots connect under our land, through mountain pass and forest stand. All human races, proud and free, can grow with them in harmony. So set a star on your pinyon pine, wrap lights on your live oak, make it shine. Those gnarled old branches
just twisted true. Nature still remembers you.
Words of wisdom.
Nice.
What a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is.
Well, this is a little change of tune, but unfortunately, I wrote this song a long time ago. It's a local Boston song, Brookline, but it's getting more and more appropriate every year, unfortunately. Anyway. It was a winter's day in Brookline. All the banks were set to close, and in walks a little old lady with a shopping bag of clothes. The teller asked, "May I help you? And what do you suppose?" The lady pulled out a big, fat, ugly gun, and she pointed it at his nose. She said, "I'm tired of eating dog food and being pushed around. Just shove the bills in my shopping bag. It's time I left this town." And George the cop was in a state of shock. He dropped his teeth in the snow. And the little old lady, she ran right by him. Now she's in Mexico. She flagged down a passing green line car with her 6-gun in her hand. "I'm hijacking this car," she said. "You better understand. Just take me to the airport. I don't care if this line ain't blue. Just bang a left when you hit Park Street, and we'll push it right on through. And if your ATM is down for the day, you'll know just who to thank. It's the little old lady in tennis shoes who robbed the Brookline Bank." When she got to the airport, she simply slipped away. To search all the old ladies there would have taken many days. She looked just like a tourist. There was no need for disguise. So she parked her gun in the ladies' room, and she took to the friendly skies. And if you're ever down in the Yucatan and you're thirsty for a drink, and in walks a little old lady wearing tennis shoes and a mink, just tell her you've been to Brookline and tap your empty glass, and she'll buy you a drink from her shopping bag, and she'll probably grab your ass. And if your ATM is down for the day, you'll know just who to thank. It's the little old lady in tennis shoes who robbed the Brookline Bank.
Oh my! Is that a true story?
Good heavens, no. First of all, as John McHugh will tell you, you can't turn left at Park Street if you're in a Green Line car.
Okay.
Cannot.
All right, that's a great song.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
was fun. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Neil Dale,
Neil.
let's hear it.
Thank you.
Come on, give it up.
Big fun.
There you go. Thank you. Rich Barrett is next, and then Ron if he shows up. And
Ron's
if
here.
he, oh,
He's actually been here for a bit.
okay, cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Rich, then Ron, and then Steve.
Cool.
And
Lighting Rich.
Lighting Rich.
There he is.
There he be.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hello,
How you
Dee.
doing?
Oh, not too bad. I bought a new toy.
Oh, it's autographed.
No, no. And I've never played it, never played anything like it. It's got way too many strings on it. But I'm going to learn.
You're going to learn. But the guitar he's playing tonight has an autograph on it.
I don't know, maybe not.
Oh, this one does, yeah. This is David Bromberg.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, I walked into my favorite thrift store the other day, and a little voice was telling me that I should go look over at the case. And I kept looking, no, it's only another electric guitar. I got enough of them, and I don't play them. I said, no, go take a look. You know, I got these two voices in the ear.
Yeah.
And I went back and I looked and I said, no, it's an electric bass. I don't need it. And he said, look stupid, take a look at the case. Well, let me show you. I took a look at the case. I thought it was a horn. It wasn't. I bought myself a sitar.
It's a mini sitar, though, right?
For you.
Wow.
Usually they're like 8 feet long, aren't they?
Well,
there's different ones.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
For $30.
Oh my gosh.
Real good.
I couldn't say no to it.
Is it in tune?
No.
They're not easy.
Probably takes about a
will
year
be
to tune.
someday.
I know.
Actually, from what I've seen on YouTube, it's not that difficult to tune.
Good luck with that. That's beautiful.
But it's going to be something to learn to play.
Yeah, because you got
I'll
that
be happy
drum
if I can
going.
make a decent sound out of it.
Look forward to hearing you when you do.
Yep.
They sort of play themselves. It's like that voice in your head that led you to it will teach it to you.
Well, it's got you've got like 8 strings that you play.
Yeah.
And the other strings are just resonating strings.
Yeah.
They also
give it
have to be
drum.
tuned, but if you play one note on something, they all vibrate a different way. From what they say, I don't know. All I've ever listened to is Ravi Shankar playing one, and that ain't never going to happen.
Ravi Shankar, he's our man. If he can't do it, Ali Akbar can. Who autographed this guitar that you're playing?
David Bromberg.
Oh, okay. Very good. All right, no more stupid questions for me. Let's hear it for Rich Barrett.
And I don't know which song I want to play first. Oh. Let's do this with Tom Paxton. I haven't done this in a long time. I haven't been playing the guitar a lot. My hands are driving me nuts. It's my rambling boy. He was a man and friend always. He never cared if I had, oh, no. He was a man and friend always. He stuck with me in the bad old days. He never cared if I had no dough. He rambled round in the rain and snow. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. In Tulsa town, we chanced to stay. We thought we'd try to work one day. The boss said he had room for one. Says my old pal, we'd rather bum. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling and bring you joy. Late one night in a hobo camp, the weather was cold and damp. He got the chills and he got 'em bad. They took the only friend I had. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. You left me here to ramble on. My rambling pal is dead and gone. If when we die we go somewhere, I bet you $1 he's rambling there. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. May all your rambling bring you joy.
Good one, Rich.
Good song.
Nice song.
Good job.
I asked Jim if I could do this song, and he said, sure, go right ahead, do anything you want. I found that kind of funny that we spent those years and never ran into each other.
Yeah.
This is called Emmy Lou's Waltz. I was going to play it on the 12 string that I have autographed by Emmy Lou, but it needs strings desperately.
Neil.
This is called Emmy Lou's Waltz. Can't play it quite the way he does, but I'm as blue as day sky. I'm as blue as the sky on the ocean, and as dark as the rolling sea. Heart's gonna swim like the dolphins when I ever find out what I need. It's so easy to go down the highway. It's much harder to put on the brakes when your dreams are just over the horizon and you don't know how long it'll take. Gonna drive all day to Nashville, and I'll just drive by the light of the moon. I'm gonna stand outside at the Ryman and dance the last dance with Annie Lou. I'll dance the last dance with Annie Lou. All the poets are leaving the city. Their words just float away on the air. And there's no one on Bleecker or McDougal Street who remembers when Dylan was there. And the times are always a-changin'. no longer need saying again. This new world we thought we were making just leaves us behind in the end. I'm gonna drive all day to Nashville. I'm gonna arrive by the light of the moon. I'm gonna stand outside at the Ryman and dance the last dance with Emmy Lou. I'll dance the last dance with Emmy Lou. Now Skip James, he was an old blues man. He always did what he wanted to do. He said, boys, old Skip has come and gone from the places that none of you will ever get to. There are stars in the skies over Music Row, over Vince Gill and Amy Grant, and all the pilgrims who come to the city from Boulder to Birmingham. I'm gonna drive all day to Nashville, and I'll arrive by the light of the moon. I'm gonna stand outside of the Ryman and dance the last dance with Emmy Lou. I'll dance the last dance with Emmy Lou. Sorry, Bill.
Got it pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at Jim can write them. You know, just is meaningful and yet funny.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. He should have made it.
He really
I know.
Or at
He's
least
good
sold
enough.
some of his music.
Yeah. We had lunch with him maybe 3 weeks ago or so. He gave me his book that he's written. It's not published or anything. It was just a manuscript in a cardboard box. But he just tells those old stories about those old folk singers, you know.
Yeah.
He does have some stories.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Yeah,
He's a
and-
fascinating guy.
I'll tell you, I've got a 12-string Emmy Lou autographed, and she was such a sweetheart. Invited me on the bus, everything, and everybody was sitting there waiting to go, and she didn't care. She had a fan that she wanted to say hello to.
Great.
Nice. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you, Richard.
Thanks, man. Rich Bell. I hate playing to no applause, don't you? Ron Israel is next.
There he is.
And there
Hello.
he is.
Hi.
Hi.
Waiting in the wings.
Yeah. How was the Science Museum?
The Science Museum?
Isn't that where you were with the grandkids? Maybe just.
Well, we went to something called the Museum of Illusions.
Okay.
It's terrible. I don't recommend it.
Oh, okay.
Kids liked it, but here's what I do recommend. If you haven't seen it, I recommend going to see A Complete Unknown, which is the biopic of Dylan. It's really good, and it pokes fun at folk music. It makes Dylan seem cool, and
Dylan was
Timothy
cool.
Chalamet, the guy who plays Dylan, does his own music and singing, and he's off the charts good. It's really good.
Yes,
Yeah.
Good to hear.
we know that. We're planning on going to see it.
Yeah.
Several people have mentioned how good it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
I think you need the illusion of original sound.
Not me. I'm ahead of the game, man. I got original sound on.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah, that's his guitar.
Yeah.
That's the way it sounds.
It sounds.
So let's hear it for Ron Israel.
Is the Geek Squad on board?
What?
John's still
The
here,
Geek
yeah.
Squad.
Oh, yes. I was
Yeah,
the last time I looked, he might have stepped away.
he's here.
Sun picks her head up, sees sky blue. Here comes a new day we're all going through. Some people will be born today, take wings and fly. Some gonna fade away, some gonna die. Good morning, Africa. My name is Spain. I see you're thirsty, no need to explain. Get you water, quick as can be. You're a big part of my family. On the farm, everybody trying to stay safe from harm. Some hauling water, some planting the seed. So many people, so many needs. Hello, India, I'm from Peru. What in the world are we gonna do? So many people, poor as can be. They're a big part of my family. Internet message, it reminds everyone there's a connection to all that gets done. So nobody need to wonder why we should care about what's going on everywhere. Hello, America, how do you do? You know, everybody is looking at you. Look in the mirror, what do you see? Great big part of my family. So tell your people, get in line, learn to sing on tune, carry out family responsibility. Help a weak one to be strong, lost one to be found. Don't neglect nobody, whole world round. Don't neglect nobody, whole world round.
My family.
Ron, I'll speak for John McHugh. I think your volumes are up too high, and you're
Well,
distorting.
the guitar is too loud, and we can't hear your lyrics as well.
I know,
that was the problem. I really wanted to hear the words to that song.
Oh, hang on 1 second, please.
All right.
There was a big mistake. Big mistake. My mistake. My
Takes
mistake.
a big man to admit it.
No. That was bad. Hang on. Come on, Ron. Now everything should be cool.
Oh, it sounds better. What was that?
Yeah, I forgot to turn John's mic on.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
You weren't using the snowball then. Yeah.
No. Okay.
You sound so far away.
Still?
No, John.
No, you're
John does. You're good.
I'm good now, right?
Well,
Yeah, you
unless
were
you
always
unless
good.
you if you change mics, sometimes the original sound goes off.
That's right.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ah.
They don't
Yes,
make
you're
this
right.
easy.
Now, yes, better.
Yes.
Sorry about the last one.
Happens.
Let all the immigrants in. Let all the immigrants in. Ain't no crime, it ain't a sin. Let all the immigrants in. Pilgrims were the first, you know. They had nowhere else to go. Came and put on quite a show. Fooled the Indian. Oh, let all the immigrants in. Let all the immigrants in. Ain't no crime, it ain't a sin. Let all the immigrants in. Africans came in droves, forced to flee their motherlode. Never had a chance to vote about their destination. Let all the immigrants in. Let all the immigrants in. Ain't a crime, it ain't a sin. Let all the immigrants in. My granddad, he came too, just another immigrant Jew, cutting out when World War II changed his expectation. Let all the immigrants in. Let all the immigrants in. Ain't no crime, ain't a sin. Let all the immigrants in. Today I look around and see Hindus, Muslims, Chinese, Latinos, Filipinos too, cooking up the immigrants too. Let all the immigrants in. Let all the immigrants in. Ain't no crime, it ain't a sin. Let all the immigrants in. So someone tell me, what's the fuss? Aren't they a lot like us? Get here first, get some clout, get here last, get locked out.
All right.
Yeah.
Love it. One of my favorites.
Much
Great
better
song.
run. Much better sound.
Because we
Sorry,
all the immigrants.
so
That's
sorry,
right.
Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah, that one's.
Ron Israel.
Yeah, he's awesome. Awesome songwriter.
Yep.
Okay. Remove.
Steve Azzaro.
Zara.
He says, I am back.
Yeah, so we thought we weren't going to get to hear Steve tonight, and then hooray for us, and too bad for his hootenanny.
Yeah. Because everybody got sick. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Hoop Nanny didn't take place tonight. It's okay. I think he was wise. He's a school teacher, one of the folks, and he's feeling a little under the weather. So, being in the
Yeah.
schools and everything, he didn't want to get everybody sick or even the chance of it. So, it was a wise decision, I think.
Yeah, yep. Lot of bad stuff going around.
Sounds like
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Glenn just is getting over something real bad that had him in the hospital.
Yeah. It's for us young folks, we got to be real careful about that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And have you had your pneumococcus shot?
You know, I avoid those shots like the plague.
Why?
To put an expression, I just don't. I've gotten more sick from getting virus shots and all this other stuff than I have getting the diseases. So I'll get a cold every year, but I don't do it. I really
Hopefully you
think
won't get. You don't believe in them.
Well, no, I just think that in addition to the good, they do a considerable amount of harm, and they really don't know the harm that they do. So I'm an old guy, so it doesn't matter. But I wouldn't want a young pregnant woman or a young kid or any of them to get that because there's unforeseen consequences that they do not know about, and that bothers me.
RFK Jr., yeah.
Yeah, RFK Jr. is coming for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
just do your own research. Do your own research, and you'll see it's not just him. It's some very very profound medical doctors who are giving their warnings about this stuff. So
I've had 1,000,000 shots all my life, and I'm just fine.
Yeah, me too.
That's why, Stephen. That's why now you're shot. It's a joke.
Bada boom.
There you go. There you go. Bless your heart.
All right,
okay.
Folks. Give it up for Steve Azzaro.
Right, Steve.
So, guys, thank you. This is a song I wrote, I think, last year, the chocolate bit. It's called Dance of the Chocolate Pixies. In a world of wonder, beneath the moon's soft glow, pixies will be dancing in a nighttime show, frolicking and laughing, searching for romance, hoping love will blossom in the rhythm of their dance, in the spirit of their dance. Pixies dancing under the chocolate oak tree, magical moments filled with repartee. Ooh, ooh. Chocolate bonbon kisses, sweet love never fails. Overjoyed they twirl around and raise their silver sails. They cruise down Chocolate River in their bonbon ship. Waves and wind toss them round on their cocoa trip. On their cocoa trip. Pixies dancing under the moonlit sky, singing magical old ballads that make them all so high. Imagine an ocean filled with chocolate cream and truffles prancing daintily in their pixie dreams. As they share past stories from below and above, all is well in pixie land, yearning for true love. Celebrating true love. Pixies dancing under the chocolate oak tree, mysterious magic moments filled with repartee. Ooh, ooh. As night ebbs away, still hoping to be free, longing to be free.
It's got a love.
Sorry about my voice. I get to this time of the night and I get a froggy in my throat that feels like a toad. And I try to sip it away, but that's the way it goes.
I recommend whiskey.
Darn right. I'm going to try that next time, I tell you.
All right.
So this one I think is my a message for the new year, for the coming year, the turning year. It's going to be one hell of a year. This is a song written by David Mallet. It's a wonderful song. It's called Hope to One and All. If the morning star still disappears behind a sky of blue, people rise to go to work like they always do. As long as young folks fall in love and kids keep growing tall, with the earth below and the sky above, there is hope for one and all. Yeah, there's hope for one and all. If the moon still moves the deep blue sea and rules the hearts of men, if the world keeps turning quietly, here we go again. The winter grass turns April green when the rain begins to fall. If there's water flowing from the stream, there's hope for one and all. There's hope for one and all. There's hope for you and me, my friend, with our backs against the wall. If there's water flowing from the stream, there's hope for one and all. If a man still does the best he can, though no one cares, if a mother rocks their babes to sleep, say a little prayer. If the old car starts when the wind blows cold, away down in the fall, if there's one good spark in the falling dark, there's hope for one and all. Yeah, there's hope for one and all. There's hope for you and me, my friend, with our backs against the wall. If there's one good spark in the falling dark, there's hope for one and all. There's hope for one and all. I truly think there is.
There is.
Yeah, we got to keep hope alive. This is about all we got.
Yeah.
Because our
Thank you.
backs are against the wall.
We got work to
Great
do.
stuff. Steve Azaro.
Yeah, Steve.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Glad you made it tonight. Good
Yeah.
good for us.
Glad I
anyway.
made it too.
Yeah.
Would
What?
What?
I would miss you guys if I wasn't here, so I'm happy that.
All right.
that
We would miss you
We
too.
would miss you, my friend.
thank
Yep.
you guys.
All right.
We're going to Dave Ballinger's house now.
David.
Then it would be Storm, and then we'll check in with Neil Braverman. And then Freddie will bring us to the bitter end. Hi, David.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's been a great day, a very slow day. So that's a good one
Yes.
for me.
I like slow. Yeah. Nothing happening?
Yep.
Good. I'm down with that. All right, folks, give it up for David Ballinger.
I really enjoyed hearing you guys tonight, and I'm happy for this whole event. So thank you for that. I'm going to do two songs that celebrate Festivus. Now I have my Festivus poll here. I've learned that aluminum is not required. It can be any material. And actually, I also learned that holiday did not originate with Seinfeld.
Right.
That's right.
Yep.
Seinfeld made it famous, and
Yeah.
but I won't. So if you guys already know that, I won't go into those details.
Well,
but it's kind of
we know
interesting.
it. Other people might not.
We know it because we looked it up.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Okay. Well, it's worth looking up.
It is.
Anyway, So, no, it originated, as far as I can tell, someone who was affiliated with that show, maybe a writer or something like that. His parents, his father, started celebrating what he called Festivus. And the people in Seinfeld, the writers in Seinfeld, thought they would just try it out. And so they made it famous.
Yeah. Well,
Pretty good.
So specifically, the airing of grievances has always been a hilarious concept to me because it kind of is against the tone of a normal, against the grain of a normal, whatever, holiday meal, where the airing of grievances is when the head of the table goes around to everyone at the meal and tells each one of them how they have disappointed him throughout the previous year. No, very few of you are laughing, so I'll carry on. In the tradition of the airing of grievances, I'm going to play a couple of songs of mine. And the first one is called Matters of the Heart. And I just imagined the singer of this song looking at some specific person who's sitting at the Festivus meal table, and just looking at this person and singing this song. And I think it would fit for the airing of grievances. Yesterday, a baby bird appeared at my back door. I knew its nest was near, and I heard another there. Today I found them both together, dead on my back porch. It wasn't God or destiny that blew out those two sparks, but the depth of your dishonesty in matters of the heart. Late last night, your poison words performed into my phone. Your voice was very near, but I heard no person there. No flicker in the flat line of your spoken dial tone. It wasn't prayers or prophecy that blew the smoke you are, but the layers of your hypocrisy in matters of the heart. Those birds believed because they knew no other way to be, to stay alive inside this mystery. Your words deceived because you used another way to flee, to stay afraid of this reality. You split into before and after you were you. But who was who? It doesn't matter now, 'cause neither one is true. It wasn't force or sorcery that blew your face apart. but your choice to be a forgery in matters of the heart. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, David.
That's David Ballinger, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible
David.
songwriter,
Yes.
incredible poet. And I want to produce your album.
And that was a good grievance to air. Important.
Yeah, you.
I'm speechless. Do you want to just talk about that right now, or should I play
You
another
wanna
song?
you wanna give us a call tomorrow?
I'm
We've got a
happy to
bunch
do
of people.
that.
Yeah, you got our
Yeah.
number, or do
Oh,
you?
he's got our email.
Oh,
Yeah,
our
I do.
email.
I do. The one that yeah, I do have that.
Okay,
I'll give
good.
you a call. I'll send you a chat or something as far as time and everything.
Yeah, good, because we got a couple of other calls coming in too. And anyway, you are an
Okay.
outstanding talent. Let's move on.
Well, that was,
Yes.
Oh, that was his first song.
yeah.
Oh my God. Well, that's
Well,
what I
that's
don't
why
recommend.
I didn't know. Stephen, do you want to just interrupt my entire flow here and talk about that?
No, I'm just
I'm
having the bag. That's all.
I'm totally joking with you. I'm totally joking with you.
He
So-
deserves it.
Yeah, right. I can take it.
Yeah.
as if I had a flow. So the other song I want to do is kind of the airing of grievances on a much larger scale, and it's just another song I wrote, and I think you guys have heard pieces here and there, but I'll play it, and I won't qualify it. It's called Bill Bilton's Big Baby Blue Cadillac. The Carolina sky, the baby blue on high, takes my hometown back from Bill Bilton's big baby blue Cadillac. The Carolina sky, the baby blue on high, calls us up from under the street, from the pitch black thickness beneath the tire tracks of Bill Bilton's big baby blue Cadillac. A Trojan horse, a golden calf, a 1-2 punch of attraction and attack, a stolen force, a phony fact. Bill Bilton's big baby blue Cadillac. I found myself among discounted multitudes of colorless, translucent, undulating nudes with broken backs rising from the scorching pavement of a southern street, disguised as ordinary waves of summer heat to lay the traps for Bill Bilton's big baby the Carolina sky. The baby blue on high takes my hometown back. From Bill Bilton's big baby blue Cadillac. Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bill Jones' big blue Cadillac. And see, he's so good that I would have recommended, using Buick because it would be more alliterative, but then he wouldn't be able to rhyme with back and stuff like that. Right?
Well, yeah, actually, it was based on an actual event, which actually was a baby blue Cadillac. So
Oh, okay.
I didn't give the craft of using alliteration somehow. It's like I threw that out the window in
Well, you've
favor
done
of the
good.
original
Good stuff.
inspiration. Yeah,
All
thank you.
right.
And thank you for letting us know it doesn't have to be an aluminum pole.
Yeah, we thought it
I
did.
thought it
Yeah.
did.
And what do you do with it? Do you climb it?
No, you
No, you
decorate it.
just decorate it. Okay.
Or not.
Or not. All right.
You use it instead of a Christmas tree, I guess. I don't know. I've never even seen that Seinfeld episode. You gotta
Oh,
watch
it's
it.
it's worth looking at. But anyway, they say no tinsel, because
yeah.
tinsel is distracting.
Okay.
We'll
That's
check
about
it out.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Thanks,
you,
my
David.
friend.
John McHugh, Baby Blue Subaru.
Very
right.
good. And you're right, John. We all we all have different beliefs,
Yeah,
but
everybody's.
that doesn't mean we can't talk about them.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Baby blue Subaru. Oh,
Okay,
you were
I'm all
talking.
set for I'm all set for next week now.
All right.
Yes.
Now, Storm is next,
Yeah.
and he begged an interesting question, but I forget what it was.
Yeah, he was asking about the yacht rock.
Oh yeah, how did yacht rock start, and what does it mean? And if anyone can tell us that now, that would be fine. But next week is trivia day, and so what we're going to do is ask everyone to ask a trivia question that you know the answer to, and then the rest of us have 1 minute to figure it out. That's all.
Without
Because
looking
time
it up.
is of the essence.
Without
All
looking
right.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No looking it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
No cheating.
All right. On that note, look, it's King Storm.
Love that.
That's a nice crown.
He's got
there.
such a great
There's a little
collection.
floppier on the left there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes it more
Yes.
endearing.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we like it like that.
Yeah, leave it. Don't fix it.
All right, folks. Give it up for Storm, please. Thank you.
Okay. Ecstasy. Dance naked by the light of a candle melting quickly in a sauna. Be oblivious to time, mores, and your parents' teachings. Circle round in the ancient ring of celebration. Rub salt into your skin to be cleansed by cold, cold showers. Feel the afterglow as the steam rises from your bodies exposed to the winter night. Let your lips say so much more than the words they could form. Let your movements answer every instinct's call. Exhausted and quenched, collapse onto eiderdown, into awaiting arms, into restful sleep, still shouting with joy from every pore. Snow's falling down on these old graves tonight. Christmas lights flicker with an eerie sight. Got my banjo strung with tinsel and bones, playing carols for these cold tombstones. Ghost of old Saint Nick just floated by, skeletal reindeer in the midnight sky. Picking festive tunes with hands ice cold in this graveyard's grip, dark and bold. Metal sleigh bells ringing through death's veil. Zombie choir howling their wassail. Ghost lights twinkling like stars above, while the banjo screams its undead love. Christmas in the graveyard ain't your normal scene. Zombies hanging stockings on tombstones gleaming. Head-banging angels singing metal hymns so bright. Raise hell and heaven on this haunted night. Mosh pit round the dead trees. Mosh pit round the dead trees, spirits dance and sway, till the morning comes and scares the dark away. Graveyard Santa's brought his bag of doom, spreading metal cheer through every tomb. Ha 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 ha. Wrapped up presents hidden 6 feet deep, skeletal choir singing souls to keep, Jack Frost nipping at my ghostly nose, while this graveyard band just rocks and glows. Ha 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 ha. Mistletoe hanging from a cypress tree, dead folks underneath just dancing free. Christmas spirit meets the spirit world where these metal carols get unfurled. Hellfire candles burning, Christmas bright, demons caroling in the pale moonlight. Banjo strings are smoking hot with pride as the dead ones take their midnight ride. Ha ha! Christmas in the graveyard ain't your normal scene. Zombies hanging stockings on, tombstones gleaming, head-banging angels singing, metal hymns so bright, raising hell and heaven on this haunted night. Mosh pit round the dead trees, spirits dance and sway, till the morning comes and scares the dark away. Graveyard Santa's brought his bag of doom, spreading metal cheer through every tomb. Ha ha! Shredding through the night on this hollow ground, banjo picking fast while the snow swirls round. Metal sleigh bells ringing through the tombs as we raise some Christmas doom and gloom. Candy canes sharp as cemetery spikes, ghost children riding their Christmas bikes. Wreaths of thorns and holly deck these stones, while banjo picks out these deathly tones. Funeral bells ring out silent night as the dead rise up in pure delight. Metal riffs mixed with these Christmas hymns till the morning light grows harsh and dims. Graveyards turn into a metal show, mixing Christmas cheer with tales of woe, picking faster than a reindeer's flight on this unholy Christmas night. Christmas in the graveyard ain't your normal scene. Zombies hanging stockings on, tombstones gleaming, head-banging angels singing, metal hymns so bright, raising hell and heaven on this haunted night. Mosh pit round the dead tree, spirits dance and sway, till the morning comes and scares the dark away. Graveyard Santa's brought his bag of doom, spreading metal cheer through every tomb. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Hey, good one.
Yes.
Very good.
The poem was mine. The song is Christmas in the Graveyard by Hillbilly Hellfire.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hillbilly Hellfire is heavy metal bluegrass.
Okay. So that's good. It's even better coming from a heavy metal band. Because otherwise, I would just thought that that person was uh, protesting metal,
Uh,
but it's not the
Yeah.
case. It's just the way it is. Thank you. What else you
And
got?
something completely different.
All right.
Something for our hearts and ending this year and just joining into the care and love and community that goes on here. And it's kept me going through the last few years. Fading. It was a sunset made for lovers, only mine wasn't there. Such times years before we would sit and watch the colors. Now I stand alone just to watch these slowly fading memories. For the old man who sits staring out of frosty window pane, light a candle. For the woman who is lonely, and every Christmas it's the same. For the children who need more than presents can bring. Light a candle, light the dark, light the world, light a heart or two, light a candle for me. I'll light a candle for you. Light a candle for the homeless and the hungry, a little shelter from the cold. Light a candle for the broken and forgotten. May the season warm their souls. Can we open up our hearts to shine through the dark? Light a candle, light the dark, light the world, light a heart or two. Light a candle for me, I'll light a candle for you. And in this precious time of year, may peace on earth surround us here and teach us there's a better way to live. Oh, and with every flame that burns, we must somehow learn that love's the greatest gift that we could ever give. Light a candle, light the dark, light the world, light a heart or two. Light a candle for me, I'll light a candle for you. The flame flickers but does not go out. The candle melts, yet still it holds its center, giving light to wherever it's needed. Poems were mine, and the song is by R. Wayne Tester and Al Kasha.
Go home.
Well done, Storm.
I didn't hear that. I was clapping. What? It was by whom?
The two poems are mine. The
Okay.
song is by R. Wayne Tester and
Okay.
Al Kasha.
All right. Great one. Thank you.
Well done.
Great set. Star.
Thank you, Storm.
All right. Let's check in with Neil.
Neil.
He's it looks like he's outdoors in the
Yeah.
winter
Are you,
without a jacket.
Yeah. No wonder he gets sick.
Well,
Can you talk this week?
I don't have much of a voice. No,
No.
going on
More than you did last week, though.
Yeah.
a little bit here and there, but actually that's the Boston scene, winter scene in Boston after last week's snowstorm.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And I did want to let those of you who know, I spoke to PJ judge today, and she sends her love to everybody. And for those of you who don't know, PJ was the love of life of Chris Lee, who we also lost way too early. So
yes,
but I won't say much more than that. And our next ROM is going to be on January 13th, and so a little while, still a couple more weeks, and I'm looking forward to that trivia. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it should be crazy.
All right.
All right. Thanks,
Thank
Neil.
you, Neil.
Love you.
Love you.
God bless. And
now it's the Fredmeister.
the Fredmeister. Making music. Put your hands together, please, for Freddie K.
Originals. Whatever I'm supposed to do. Unoriginated? Disabled? Okay.
You are an original.
Ay, 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 ay. All right. My inspiration is waning lately. I don't know. A lot of vicarious stress. I don't know why I let it bother me. I got to wear the world as a loose garment.
Yeah, you can.
Yes. This one is called Someone to Lean On. It's an old one. It's in the first testament of K. Freddie Cable. I need someone to lean on. I need someone to love. I need someone to lean on me. Lean on me, just a little bit too. Cause love ain't easy to come by. Love ain't cheap, no, love ain't cheap when it's real. Love ain't easy to come by. Love ain't cheap, no, love ain't cheap when it's real. One of these days I'd like to sprout some wings and just fly away. Fly away, far from this place. One of these days I'd just like to sprout some wings and fly away. Be in the presence of Jesus, see the Father's face. They are the love ain't easy to come by. Love ain't cheap, no, love ain't cheap when it's real. Love ain't easy to come by. Love ain't cheap, no, love ain't cheap when it's real. One of these days I'd like to sprout some wings and just fly away. Fucking fly away, far from this place. One of these days I just like to sprout some wings and fly away. Be in the presence of Jesus, see the Father's face. I need someone to lean on. need some love. I need someone to lean on me. Lean on me, lean on me. Just a little bit too.
I like that one, Freddie.
Good one.
That's an old one, dusted off.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, this is, I haven't been writing anything. That's why I'm kind of like that. I think I'm done. I think the air is out of my sails, but I don't think so. No, I'll be all right. Just the pain and the bullshit. I'll be all right. I'm just a joking. There's got to be another song in the sea bag somewhere. But right now, I guess I'm traveling with half a sea bag. At least it's half full. This is, I think I've already played this twice, but this will make it thrice. It's one of, I just haven't even bothered putting it into the book, which I did write a little chorus. I don't even know if I'm going to put it in. But, I don't know. It just shows me in my own lack of interest in myself when I can't even transfer it into a better thing than a scrap of paper. But that's all right. Be all right. Already is all right. This one is called Atheist Girl, I think. Something to that effect. God sent me an atheist girl to love and take care of me. She wasn't very much on praying. Only thought I was out on a tree. God sent me an atheist girl to love and to hold. She had drop-dead angel eyes, even though the world left her cold. She had drop-dead angel eyes, even though the world had left her pretty cold. God sent me an atheist girl with a heart as good as gold. Oh, 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 oh. Holy, holy, holy rollers, please don't throw your stones at me. Holy, holy, holy rollers, it's the great forsakening. God sent me an atheist girl to light a little fire under my ass. Busted chops about my homeless hippie look. Poor girl tried to give me a little class. I don't know where I'll be going. Hardly even know where I've been. But sure as the tide rises up on the beach, girl's way more of a blessing than a sin. God sent me a beautiful atheist girl. Thank you, Jesus, for such a beautiful, kind friend. Oh, holy, holy, holy rollers, please don't throw your stones at me. Holy, holy, holy rollers, it's the great forsakening. Oh, 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 holy, holy, holy rollers, please don't throw your stones at me. Holy, holy, holy rollers, it's the great forsakening. Because God sent me an atheist girl to love and take care of me. She wasn't jack shit on praying. I thought I was out of my tree. Ooh. God sent me an atheist girl to love and to hold. She had drop-dead angel eyes, even though the world had left her pretty fucking cold. She had drop-dead angel eyes, even older. Left her pretty cold. Oh, God sent me an atheist girl. She had a heart as good as gold.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Nice, Brother Freddie.
Who gave you an atheist girl and then took her away?
Well, he might.
The hell is that?
I don't know. Not here.
No, that was a text coming in on my.
Okay, well, it was loud.
Yeah.
All
That
right,
was
thank
loud,
you,
yep.
Freddie K.
Yes.
Know that next Saturday is Spaghetti Day. It's Weigh-In Day, the WEIGH in Day. It's International Creativity Month, and it is Trivia Day. So we still don't know where yacht rock comes from. Is that right, children?
I don't know.
Yard
Okay.
Rock in Quincy.
Yacht rock.
Not yet.
All right. Well, maybe
It
next
seems
week.
Steve, it seems to be something that refers to music that was created in like the 60s, 70s, but didn't come into fashion until 2005.
Well, that's interesting.
You throw a Yard Rock? What is it?
Yeah.
Yacht rock.
Yacht rock.
YACHT.
What?
Yeah.
Not
It's
yacht.
like, it's
Yacht.
like
Yacht. Yacht.
it's like
Yacht.
Yacht.
it seems to be like a second cousin to Muzak a little bit. It's like easy pop and jazz that people would listen to as they're sailing around on their yachts.
Sounds to me more like the Supreme
That's why
Court.
we don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds to me more like our Supreme Court.
I had yacht rock.
All right.
I had yacht rock on in my yacht, but my oars knocked the radio over.
Filaro yacht. Okay. Oh, and Freddie, I told you I was just doing one drink a night. You'll see me do this.
Boom.
And then this.
Is that a Boilermaker?
Yes, it is.
Woo!
That's exactly what it is. Yep. You spent some time in bars too, huh?
Well, I went to Purdue Boilermakers.
Okay. Very good. Anyway, thanks everybody. Say what?
It's the chicken place, right? Purdue?
I went to University.
Purdue.
Chicken guys.
University.
I don't understand what anyone's saying.
Freddie's making a joke about Purdue being the chicken company, but Jimmy went to Purdue University.
Oh, okay.
Frank Purdue.
Now we understand.
Sorry, I'm a little slow.
Time to wrap this up.
I think so.
Pull the plug.
It's been a great night.
It was. It was a very interesting night. We had wonderful music and some interplay as far as ideas are concerned. And I want to thank Freddie and Neil and Storm and David and Steve and Ron and Rich and Neil and Karen and Glenn and Gaia and Gaia, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bob and Val and I can't read. And Phil, Lonesome Phil, and Linda and Mark and Brendan and Michelle and Jimmy and Jay Nut and Tom and Mike and John.
Thank you all.
Nice. That's a little John McHugh right there.
Thank you, everybody. Love you all.
Thank you, guys.
Love you
Every
guys.
single one of you has something essential to offer. And we recognize that. So that's all we got to say, except, as the Lakota say, Mitakuyo Oyasin. What does that mean?
We are all related.
That's right. And
I
Wakantan
thought it
Kanishiyo.
meant something about tacos.
Tacos. No.
No, not
No.
tacos.
Yeah, we're all on the same taco.
Yeah, that's it. A little crowded though. But...
And then when we're through here, we won't see you till next year.
That's right.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year, everybody.
Another
All right.
year.
Love you guys.
Love you all.
Thanks.
Be well.
Be safe. Be careful.
Yeah.
Stay well.
Night, night. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.